there's a reason you fear them, and that's really what you need. Ooh.
I saw that coming. Okay, I'm just gonna hold the phone.
Right.
Okay.
This is Willum, and he's a good friend of mine. Prior to this, I hadn't seen Willum in about 9 months because we both moved away. And I thought, hey, an IKEA run is a perfect opportunity to talk about what life has been teaching us lately. So, let's talk about it.
Hey y'all! So today I'm here with my beautiful friend Willum.
Hello.
AKA the real Asha Prince.
Period.
Go stream his music when it drops.
It's on the way.
Okay, we're waiting. Thank you so much.
Patiently.
So today we're doing a little car talk, drive conversation type thing. I don't know what to call it. I'm still figuring it out. But the question I want to ask my good friend Willum here is, what has life been teaching you lately? You know, it's been like 8-9 months of traveling. You haven't been around. You've been home and then back and then home and then all around the Caribbean as well. I've also been gone. So I feel like there has been room for a lot of growth and expansion in different ways. So what has life been teaching you lately in that sense?
Life has been teaching me that a lot of times the things that you fear the most there's a reason you fear them, and that's really what you need. Ooh.
I saw that coming. Okay, I'm just gonna hold the phone.
Right.
Okay, as
Life
you were
is teaching
saying,
me that acceleration slowly is necessary. It can't be all gas, no brakes. No, I'm like, what
no pun intended.
Right. It's actually been teaching me is that there are reasons that you are afraid of certain things, and sometimes your fear is to keep you safe, and sometimes your fear is to keep you stable,
right, or stagnant,
and you have to assess and figure out, okay, is this fear that I have of this thing that I actually want to do, there's a reason that I want to do it, and there's a reason that I'm scared, and you have to assess the risk and move past that. And you also have to realize that sometimes your environment feels comfortable because it's snug and because it's tight and it fits small, and so it feels cozy and safe. It's like a nice little hug. But sometimes it feels like home in the way that a fish feels at home in a fish bowl. And when you put that same fish in a pond, the ocean, whatever you want to call it, then you realize, oh wow, there's a lot more growing that I'm capable of doing than I should be doing. But I'm not really allowing myself to experience that because of that fear. And a lot of times that fear is people pleasing. And you have to decide, I'm a people too.
I gotta please myself.
People too. I gotta please myself.
For real.
And when it becomes living life and doing things and living in fear at the expense of your own wants, then you gotta sit with some hard questions and add a couple words to your vocabulary. The first of them being no. Right. The second of them being we'll see. The third of it being what's in it for me. Right?
Especially as a creative. Because people be wanting you to do shit for free or for exposure.
I'm so fat off exposure right now. You can literally see the body fat clinging to me of exposure. But
for reals. And I love what you said about comfort and growth, because I feel like when I left Halifax, that was like one of the big decisions for me. I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable here in a sense, but I don't feel like this place is going to give me any of my preferred experiences in life. I just don't think that the way I want to grow is right now. Sure, I'm stable, but I don't think that growth is gonna come from that quote unquote stability. And moving, everybody been asking me, oh, how's Calgary? How was your move? And I'm like, oh, it's been good. But funny enough, somebody asked me, they were like, moving's never easy though. You keep saying it's good. And I'm like, it's true. It was not easy. It was not easy to make the decision or to get out there to push myself out of my comfort zone and just decide, you know what? I'm betting on myself, basically. and just seeing what happens. And when I left, I told myself, you know what, if it don't work out, I will come right the fuck back. Like, that was my contingency plan. I was like, I can always come back.
Exactly.
But it worked out. Right.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I've been home for 9 months now. At least I was home for 9 months now, and then as you said, I was around and seeing different places. And I've also realized that, you know, especially as a creative, you often have to outgrow your home. You often have to outgrow where you're from and expand beyond that. And yeah, I guess take on the world. I don't know, well, maybe not take on the world, but you have to give yourself room, you know. Like look how big this tree is outside here. This tree can be a bonsai too. All of these trees could be a bonsai.
Exactly.
And it can fit in this little 2-foot pot, and the tree, it will be alive, it will be healthy, it will not die, but it's just growing within the limitation that you put it in, and you just have to decide how big a tree you want to be, you know. And some people like to have a bonsai. They're pretty, they're nice, they're everything, they're cute. You can have them in your house, you can take care of it. But then some people want to go out and right, you know. So you just have to really know yourself, know who you are, and know who you're not.
Right. And I feel like giving yourself new experiences will teach you more about yourself as well.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, the more contained you are, the less you probably know about yourself.
Yes, you have to experience it to really feel and know, okay, I thought I wanted this, I thought I liked this, but now that I've experienced this, or I've experienced something else, I realize, oh, I don't. I want this instead, or I want this in this way, or whatever. And you have to experience it to know and be able to not just physically, like, consciously know what you want, but feel it in your body.
Exactly. Because even when people give you advice, it's never the same as you actually having an experience.
Yes.
Because you could get advice from people and be like, oh, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. But then when you feel the thing, it's like, actually, I kind of feel aligned. I kind of do want to do this, or the opposite.
And also, everyone's lived experiences are different. You know, as you didn't just drop out of a coconut tree. So, you know, you come within the context. You come from the context of those who come before you and the environment before you.
These metaphors are killing me.
And so, you know, like, someone is giving you advice, and that advice is based upon their experience,
right?
Their whether that be, you know, having been burnt, having not being burnt, having being optimistic and things actually working out for them. They're coming from a certain experience and a certain life and a certain trajectory that they want to achieve. You're coming from something different. So yes, take advice, but with grains of salt, lots of salt, and apply it how it can be. I don't take advice as a block. I take advice, I'm like a paper mache. And I take the paper mache and I mold it to my frame and say, okay, I don't need as much as the material that they gave me, or maybe I need a little bit more than what they gave me, or it just doesn't fit the same way. You know what I mean? So
that makes sense. So in this, like, stage of your life, for the next, let's say, year or two, what are you really working on? Me first camera to myself. What are you really working on building for yourself and your craft and your creativity? And what are the things that you feel like are going to help you get there? Whether that's in terms of, like, real resources or even just, like, habits. So that's 2 questions.
Yeah. I'm really trying to build for myself at this point in time. I'm trying to build for myself a room and a routine that is and a mindset shift, a life shift that allows me to focus on my creativity, on my creating art, and just, you know, doing it well and putting it out and balancing that line of, I don't want to just put out anything. I don't want to just, you know, just for the sake of
content,
I need to be content and relevancy, whatever. I don't really need to run that race. I don't feel like I want to.
I love that, because that's where I've been lately.
I really want to find a balance somehow, or attempt to find a balance between that. Okay, yeah, I don't want to be Frank Ocean and disappear for 10 years either. You know what I'm saying? Because love Frank Ocean.
Why Frank Ocean catching a string? Like, why is he catching a string?
But, you know, I waited patiently. But, so I don't want to do that necessarily, but I also, I'm not trying to just put out anything and then it sparks. It's like a little sparkler, and it sparks for moments and then it's gone and it's used up, and they have to create a new sparkle every time. It's like, no, I want something that, you know, can burn again. Like, I'm not trying to create a little candle and trying to create some coal. You know,
something that's timeless. That
yes,
you know,
yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for participating in my drive-through interview or drive-by. That sounds like we criminals.
Right.
In my interview, basically. Yeah, this will be released in the coming days or weeks. Anything you want to say to the camera before we go, Willum? No?
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, bye, guys.
Actually, no, I lied.
Okay.
Hi. No, I forgot, child. It's okay.
He has ADHD. Anyway, bye, guys.
Bye.